Tim's Workshop. I'm going to show you how to mount a spare tire on a boat trailer that didn't come with a spare tire on it. You know, so I got a spare tire for like 20 bucks online on Marketplace, and it looks like it never been used, although the date on the tire is way over the allotment of time. What I'm going to do is I'm still going to use it as a spare tire, because you only use it just to, you know, get home, and then after that you can put your other tires back on after you get it fixed. But it's good enough for, you know, for a spare tire for sure. So I'm going to mount it, and I got the drill press out here. The drill press is not set up for the slower speed for drilling steel. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to get that set right. And I got some cobalt drills, and I also got cobalt cone drills that have moldable sizes on it, and you can just kind of step up your hole to the size that we're going to need, which for these all threads, about 3/8 diameter hole, and I'll be able to get these mounted on there. Also using some steel angle iron that I'm going to drill, and that's what's the all thread's going to go through to mount the tire to the frame of the boat trailer. Okay, so I'll show you what we're going to do as far as setting up this speed on the drill press. Okay, so right now the way it's set up here, it's set up for the top, the belts on the top pulley. There's two different pulleys with moldable slots on it, and it's on the top right now, which is 2800. So that is way too fast for going through steel, and you're just going to burn your drills up. So what you want, according to this chart, drill speed chart, and it's for wood, aluminum, zinc, brass, or iron steel. We're going through iron steel. And for 3/8, it's right on the line here, between 900 RPM and 610 RPM. So we're going to set it down to 610, the slower speed. So we'll go with the 610 RPM. So 610 RPM, we want the belt on the very bottom pulley. Okay, so I'll show you how to do that. We're going to release this lever here, take the tension off this, and then lower the belt down where it needs to be, and then push the motor back over where the belt has some tightness on it, and then cinch it back down. Okay, well, I got it drilled through to 3/8. One thing I found out about this is I couldn't drill through it, and I'm going, why? Well, I didn't have the drill press up high enough. So make sure you have it high enough that it'll go through where you want it. I'm going, why isn't this thing cutting? So now we're going to go over and cut the other hole over here. So they say, instead of just using this to cut through it, they say use a start your first hole. So what I have is I have some cobalt drills here. So we're going to start the hole first. So let's get this off. Wow, it's actually cold. I'm surprised going through steel. You figure that thing would be hot. Turn off the laser light that I don't need. I might turn it on just for lining up the hole to start it. Oops, I think I'm going the wrong direction. Yep, there we go. All right. Well, that ain't gonna work. Did I get this thing in there crooked or what? I guess I did. It's different using this compared to a hand drill. Yeah, I've never used a drill press, so there's always a first time for everything. Let's see if that's straight. Oh yeah, there we go. Now I got my next mark over here, so we'll get this set in there. Turn on the old laser. Yeah, I think that'll work. A little oil on it. And yeah, so it'd be a good idea to put a clamp on it. Yeah. When you're going around and you have your part going against the wood block on the other side, it works pretty good, but if you're on this end, it's going to swing around on you. So anyway, I got a hole through it. A little excitement always is good for the video. All right. So I think what we'll do is we're going to clamp on this. Oh yeah. And when you go through it, if you go down a little bit, it deburrs it. This one here just slightly deburred it, but it's fine. This side over here, yeah, I have to file it, get it deburred. But there's one, it's done. So now, I got those two marked. Doesn't have to be exact because there's there's like 6 inches between parts, so you can be off a little bit. All right, so let's cut our first hole. And I think I'm going to go to 5/16. I think this is 5/16. This is 932. So I'm going to go to 932. That way I only have to go one more step and be all the way through it. So I think that'll be better. Yeah, I like the fact that this actually deburrs the other end of the hole, which is cool. I might as well cut both holes. This one here I don't have to worry about putting the clamp on it because I'm going to cut it right where she is. Okay, well, here we go. Put a little oil on it. Turn it on, here we go. I think we need to come out just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I think that's better. It looks more even. Well, We need to clamp it every time we use it. Steel is not like wood, not as forgiving. All right, be that way. Be that way. Where's my doggy? He's being lazy. He's in the house with the air conditioning. Turkey. All right, that should do it. And turn it off before you raise it back up. All right. Little oil. Good. I think I was fighting it before, not having this up high enough again. Jeez. Yeah, like I say, it's a learning curve. You guys get to watch me learn how to use a drill press. I bet that's thrilling. All right. Yeah. Hold a fit. Well, that looks good. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work like that. All right. Little oil. That's 5/16. One more. No, that's 5/16. One more. Roll it up a little bit so I can get a deburr out of this thing. Yeah, that's good. There we go. Better deburr on that. A little chattery, but whatever. I'm just having fun with it because I've never used one of these before. All right. Turn off the laser. Got these drilled. Now it's time to put the brackets on with the all thread. And then cut the all thread down so it's not sticking up a mile. That I can do with well, I could do it with a cutoff saw. So we'll use the cutoff saw for that. Take the drill bit out. I figured out how high I want these posts, so I marked it at 5 inches. So we'll cut those off. We'll try the tire. All right. Well, let's see if this works. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now I'll get my washers and nuts, bolt that down. If the thread doesn't work very good, I got my tap and die set so I can clean up the threads on that. So let's try it. Yeah, that thread's on. Cool. That works. Put the lock washers on. You know, I wish I had a bigger nut, so I'm gonna go see what I have. This one here is a lock nut, which you know, it's okay, but you really want something larger that more resembles a lug nut. So I'm gonna go see what I got. So I found a nut that's that would work good, but I only had one, but I had two more that were just as wide, but you know, long. But as far as depth, I gotta use two of them to so I'll try this. Yeah, see, that'll work good. Okay, but I need to find another one and get some extras, of course, and then use that as a lock nut, I guess. You know, or I think I got more of these, so I think what I'll do is I'll just use two over here as well. Okay, the next step is now that I know this is where it's going to mount good, where it's the boat's not going to run into the tire at all. It's hitting the bumper up here, or the roller. I'll show you. See, it's only going to move from here to there. I got plenty of distance there, so we're good. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the welder and I'm going to clean the brackets and the trailer, and I think I'm going to tack weld those brackets to the trailer, and then the nuts down below and on the bottom, I think I'll tack those on too. That way it's not going to go anywhere. I could actually tack these two nuts together, but if I do that, will the socket still work? I guess if I grind it down. I don't know. We'll play with it. Okay, so that's it for the video for mounting the spare tire bracket and spare tire on the boat trailer. And we'll try it out, see how it works. If you like the video, please subscribe, leave comments, hit the notification bell. If you like, give me a like. And let your friends and family know about my videos too. Thanks.